Now let's create what I like to call a themed search or an unstyled search, as it is called in the UI when you're creating the pop-up. Now this uses just the default theme that is installed with Pop-up Maker, or if you have the unlimited themes extension, then you could create a themed search which uses one of your many themes that you can create. So I'm just going to give this the name of themed search, and just so that's my backend name for it. I'm also going to put that onto the pop-up maker title. I could leave this blank because it'll automatically fill me in with the search form. I'll choose to target that to the entire site, and for search settings, I'm going to put the pop-up type to search. That's going to give me all these different search options, and I'll choose self-styled. Placeholder, I like to put a little bit of helper text for the user. I don't have to use auto close this time. It's kind of important to use it when you're using the responsive or slide out search, but because a theme search will normally include the pop-ups close button, they can close out of it if they want to. Filter post types we'll leave alone. And then you do want to check over all of these settings, because since this is just a themed search and it's using the theme, but you also want to have like total control over display and it's not going to get overridden, you do want to check these things over and see that it has the settings that you want. So like fade, that works for me. I'll leave the animation speed the same. The location being centered seems good to me. I will have it set up to close when the user clicks the overlay or presses the escape key. And everything else looks good to me. So I'll publish that. And then it's going to take me over to the all pop-ups page so that I can grab the class name for this new pop-up that I've made. So I'll grab that. It's pop make 364. So I'm going to use that to add to my link, which will automatically launch this search. You'll probably want to use the CSS selectors to have your search launch from maybe the search icon, which is part of your menu, or a search menu item, something like that. But I'm just going to do it for testing purposes. I'm just going to add it to a regular page, which I'll do for testing. So I'll do add new, and we'll call this the themed search test. Here, I'll just hand code this because it's so simple. Okay, so I've inserted the link that I copied from the previous page. Give it a name of search, and that looks good. So I'll publish that and head over to the front end so we could see this in action. So when I click search, you can see that unlike the responsive full screen overlay or the slide out search, this actually does utilize all of the theme presets. And if I wanted to, I could, of course, go and change the way that this looks by going into your dashboard and then over to Pop-up Maker and go to the theme itself. And that's what I could use to control the way that the close button looks, for example, or the borders, or the general style. If I wanted to change the size of it or where it appeared on the screen, I'd go to all pop-ups and I'd modify that on the pop-up itself. If I have the multi, or what's it called, unlimited themes extension, then I can set up this pop-up specifically to use a specific theme. So there's a lot of opportunities and possibilities there when doing a themed search. It's basic in terms of setup, but it's advanced in terms of being able to really style it exactly the way that you want. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we're done.